Hello children, today we are going to do activity for refraction of light through a rectangular glass slab. For this purpose, we have taken a glass slab which is of rectangular in shape, pins, pencil and scale, and one white sheet may be fixed on a drawing board. Now let us start. First of all, this glass slab is to be put on the paper and its outline may be drawn with the help of pencil. This glass slab during the activity should be inside this outline drawn. Now after removing this glass slab, you may draw a normal at a point at one end of this outline. Normal can be drawn with the help of a scale. 90-degree angle should be drawn here. Now a ray of light may be shown at certain angle. The angle of incidence. A ray of light may be drawn at certain angle of incidence, say I is equal to 45 degree or something, made with normal. Now put the glass slab exactly within the outline drawn, just inside this outline. Now put two pins vertically to be fixed on the incident ray, about 5 cm away from each other. They should be vertical. Two pins are to be fixed vertically on the line of the incident ray. Now see these two pins from the opposite face. This is face AB, suppose this CD face, AB face. The light ray will enter through this AB face and its opposite face is the CD face. When we see from the CD face, the image of these two pins are seen here. Then we will put a third pin just such that the three pins will be collinear. I put the third pin vertically on this paper. The third pin and the image of these two pins are seen as collinear. Now the fourth pin may also be fixed such that all four pins will be collinear. The image of these two pins and these new two pins will be collinear. Okay, all these pins are seen as collinear. You may see here whether they are collinear or not. See here carefully. When you see, by putting your eye at this level, then you will see these two pins fixed such that the image of these two pins, see here, they are collinear. You can see here the image of the two pins and the two pins all are collinear. Now remove these pins and put point and circle the points. Remove the glass slab, remove the pins and join these two points till it meet the face, refracting face of the glass slab. It is emergent ray. Now join this point, suppose P, to this point Q inside the glass slab. This is the refracted ray. Also draw the original ray in forward direction such that these two directions will be parallel to each other. Here this angle is angle of emergence, this emergent ray. This is incident ray and this angle of incidence. This angle will be the angle of refraction from the first surface, and this angle will be equal to this angle if these two sides are parallel. AB is parallel to CD. The direction of original ray and the emergent ray will be parallel to each other. We can find the separation between these two, the original direction of the ray and the emergent ray. This perpendicular distance between these two is called lateral shift. To find the lateral shift, we can draw normal from Q on the direction of the incident ray at 90 degree. This length, suppose that it is Qn will be lateral shift. If we measure the angle of incidence and angle of refraction and angle of emergence, these two angles will be equal for a rectangular glass slab. As these two faces are parallel to each other, the angle of incidence will be equal to angle of emergence.